check out the textbook and turn to page 160. Okay? Let's start reading lesson 8. The woman that never dies. Here's a photo on my wall. 这个就是 Rebecca's flute， 她的那本书节录的。Okay, let's read it together. There's a photo.
It's the corner one attached together. It's the late 1940s, and she has the average shape. Her light brown skin is smooth. Her eyes look young and dynamic. She is somewhere on the children inside. The word that would be her top children motherless and also give rise to the abuse of this. In the photo, a caption says her name is but it has appeared in numerous times in magazines and science textbooks. She is usually identified as HeLa, but often she has no name at all. She is simply called HeLa, the code name given to the world's first immortal princess. Her cells come from her cervix just months before she died. Her real name is
Henrietta Lacks. 继续。
I first learned about HeLa and the woman behind it in 1988, 37 years after her death. When I was 16 in my biology instructor engineering class, I spent years gazing at her photo, wondering what kind of life she led, what happened to her descendants, and what she would think about herself living on her roof. All sold, packaged, and shipped to laboratories around the world. I've tried to imagine how she'd feel if she knew that her cells were not in the first space machines to see what would happen to human cells in zero gravity, or that they help with some of the most spectacular advances in medicine. The golden vaccine.
Chemotherapy.
Chemotherapy, cloning, gene mapping,
in vitro fertilization.
In vitro fertilization. I'm pretty sure that she and most of us would be shocked to hear that there are now an infinite number of cells growing in their cervixes, more than there ever were in the body.
好，这个叫 infinite， 好，就是无数的。那实验室要怎么念啊？如果是英式会 laboratories， 那如果是美式就 laboratories。Yeah, laboratories. OK. 好，那 in vitro 是体外的 ，fertilization 就是受精，好，所以人工受孕 in vitro fertilization. Okay, let's start from the beginning. There is a photo on my wall of a woman I've never met, and its left corner was torn and patched together with tape. 好，那用 is 好了 ，and its corner is torn。好，那这边省略掉 and， 把 is 改成 being 不见了。它的左边的那个角落哈 ，torn 就是 tear， 被撕裂了，就是撕裂了哈。So tear, torn. So tear something into pieces. 把什么东西撕成一小块一小块。Or you can tear something off. 把什么东西撕开。So tear, 撕开。So its left corner torn and patched together with tape. 角落已经破掉了，但是有胶带把它贴起来。Patch together, 拼凑。You patch something together, or you patch together something. It's the late 1940s. Oh, this is how old this picture was. And she hasn't yet reached the age of 30. 在照片上的女人呢，都还没有30岁呢。And she hasn't yet reached, 就是达到这个岁数 the age of 30. Her light bronze skin. So bronze, 古铜色 ，OK， 因为她是黑人嘛。So her light brown skin is smooth. 皮肤很光滑。那事实上，大家都说 Henrietta Lacks 是大美女哦，在当时啊，一些像拍的电影啊，上面 就是照片都是很漂亮的一位黑人女性，好 ，smooth and her eyes are still young and dynamic。这里写上 SP1， 第一个句型出来了，所以它是独立分词构句。第一个主词划线 ，her light brown skin S1， 对不对？第二个主词 her eyes， 所以呢 S1 跟 S2 不一样，所以呢它是 and her eyes are 怎么样？对不对？照片上的她的眼睛很有活力 ，are dynamic， 所以这是 S2。are 的being 不见了哈，所以回去要复习独立分词构句的用法。哦 ，her eyes still young and dynamic. If you are dynamic, you are energetic. Dynamic 有力度的，哦，它是有活力、有力度的，或者是呢 ，dynamic can be used as a noun， 叫做力道 dynamic 或是张力。例如 I want some dynamic in your music。你的音乐好像不够起伏 ，I want some dynamic， 要有力度，或者是说呢，在一个群体里面，我们大家互动非常好，那我就可以说 ，Wow, I love teaching class 304. The dynamic is great. Dynamic 就是人与人之间的互动 ，OK，so dynamic 力度或者互动，好 ，as a noun. She is unaware of the tumor. It means she didn't know about the tumor.That grows inside her. So it's been growing. So that grows or which grows inside her. 她没有意识到体内有一个肿瘤，不是一只好不好？一个肿瘤长在体内哦。A tumor that would 好，这边有个 leave 加 o 加 oc that would leave her 5 children motherless. 所以这边是 adj。那当我们在学这个句型的时候，我们是 find。He leave 加 o 加 oc， 对不对 ？The tumor that would leave her 5 children motherless。adj 修饰 5 children， 让他们的5个小孩没有妈妈。And also give rise to or contribute to the evolution of medicine. It simply caused the evolution of medicine or create, right? Let's review this expression. This term cause A 导致 B， 所以呢 A 是因 B 是果的话，来除了 cause 之外，我们还可以用什么呢？我们可以用 B 开头的2个字 contribute to， 我刚刚讲了嘛，然后或者是 L 开头 R 开头，在这一课的片语3个字，或者是 B。假设 A 导致 B， 就是 A 对 B 有责任，对不对？或者是4个字的，我需要被责怪，这些我们复习一下。所以导致所以用 cause 1个字的，再来呢 B 叫什么？就带来嘛，对不对？所以是哪个字？ Yeah, HeLa cells 什么 bring about scientific breakthrough in medicine， 对不对？还有什么？我刚刚讲有贡献，对不对 ？Contribute to and lead to， 对了，还有呢 result 什么 in 好，再来3个字，这课的片语叫什么 ？Yeah, give rise to， 或者是什么 is A 对 A。For example, the car driver caused the car accident. So the car driver is 什么 responsible， 对不对？对后面这些事情有责任啊，所以要用哪个介系词啊 ？I'm responsible， 不是 to 啊 ，responsible 大家可以哪个介系词 ？Yeah, for I'm responsible for the car accident。举例的。或者是那如果我必须要为他负责，就是你可以责怪我嘛，说 I am to be to 什么 blame for， 对不对 ？I'm to blame for the car accident。好。 rise to or lead to the evolution of medicine. Beneath the photo, a caption or some words. Caption means words that describe the picture. Okay, caption. 图片说明。那 caption 也可以是字幕，但是 caption 这个字幕啊，跟 subtitle 有什么不一样呢 ？subtitle 通常是翻译的，那 caption 就是逐字稿。subtitles 翻译的字幕 ，caption 逐字的字幕。For example, when I'm speaking English and YouTube will generate subtitle, or we can call it caption because it's transcribed. Transcribe 就是誊写，就是转译就对了，直接逐字翻译出来。那这个是 subtitle 是语言的翻译。好。So caption says her name is， 她的名字大家不太会念哦，跟我念 Henrietta Lacks， 把两个合起来 ，Henrietta Lacks，Helen Lane or Helen Larson。好，那事实上 Helen Lane 跟 Helen Larson 这两个名字啊，都是为了要掩盖这个细胞真正的主人而编造出来的。就有人会问说，咦 ，HeLa cells, where do these cells come from？然后做研究的人也说不出所以然，就说 It's Helen Lane， 就是故意编一个 LA 开头的，就是不想要让人家知道他的身世这样子。好 ，No one knows who took that picture. Everybody repeat, snap. Yeah, if you snap a picture, you take a picture. 所以 snap 一个意思，拍照。Okay, you can snap something. 折断，或者是弹指也是 snap。OK， 还有另外的 snap if I'm sorry I snapped。snap 就是理智断线，就是什么会断掉了。And then I snap at you， 我对你发怒，我突然对谁发怒 ？Snap at somebody。So snap at somebody 对谁发怒 ？OK。You can be used as a noun. If you say something, it's a snap. 哦，这个 it's a snap， 这作业好简单哦 ，it's a snap， it's a piece of cake， 弹指之间就写完了 ，it's a snap，or 很简单，也可以说 it's a breeze， 哎，怎么微风吹过我就写完了，哦，很简单 ，it's a snap，it's a breeze， 或者是 it's a can of corn， 哎，是什么意思呢？一罐玉米。A can of corn 呢，在打棒球里面呢 ，a can of corn 是高飞球，就球飞过来，如果是高飞球，好不好接？好接啊，高飞球就啪，然后就接杀了，它就出局了嘛。So it's a can of corn， 就是很简单。So it's a snap is used to describe something that is quite easy. Okay, it's a can of corn also. It means something that is a piece of cake. It's a breeze， 好简单哦。微风一吹来就结束了。So no one knows who took this picture. No one knows who snapped it. 好，注意哦 ，snap 三态 ，repeat after me. Snap, snapped, snapped. 要重复 P。But it has appeared innumerable times. Times 是次数。If something is innumerable, then something is countless. 无数的。Countless， 或者是非常非常多，得到数不清叫 numerous。It has appeared numerous times, countless times in magazines and science textbooks. Oh, that must be someone who is so famous. However, ironically, nobody knows her. Wow. She's usually identified as Helen Lane, which, by the way, was not her real name. But often she has no name at all. She is simply called HeLa. The code name underlined 代号 okay, which is given to the world's first immortal human cells. Her cells, 逗点这个是非限定，因为我们不需要再限定它的，它是大家都知道的很有名的细胞，对不对 ？Cut from 这边省掉 which were cut from her cervix. 子宫颈 ，everyone repeat cervix。好，那 cervical is the adjective， 所以呢，子宫颈癌叫 cervical cancer， 对不对 ？So the adjective repeat after me cervical， 子宫颈的 from her cervix just months before she died. Her real real name is HeLa. I first learned about HeLa cells and the woman behind them in 1988. 这个作者呢，在我给你们的 Passage 5，我有准备了4篇文章给你们，在一张 B4 里面，然后我还有另外给你们一张 B4 的，然后就是单独那一篇，就是这一篇的原文，里面就写到说，Rebecca Skloot， 她是在大学去补她高中的学业，因为她可能在高中的时候就是没有修得很好生物课，然后她在那个去课后辅导，然后在那个当时社区大学去上大学生物老师的高中生物课，这样去补学分的意思。然后在那课上，那个老师就跟她说，他就问老师说 ，Who's this woman? I often saw her。所以那才是他第一次知道啊，我的教授居然知道他的真名叫 HeLa， 太不可思议了。因为我在所有的报章杂志我都找不到这个人的名字，我都是找到了什么 Helen Land、Helen Larson， 怎么他有很多名字吗？所以就是让他很好奇。那这已经是30几年之后的事情了，就是 Henrietta 死掉30几年之后的事情。OK， 30几年呢 ，37 years after her death. Okay, when I was 16, and my biology instructor or teacher mentioned her in class. I've spent years gazing at her photo, and I wondered, wondering what kind of life she led. What happened to her descendants or her offspring? 他的子孙，他小孩后来都怎么了？他的孙子，孙女 ，and what she would think about herself that live on forever。好，这个 living 就是 that live on 而来的他那永生的细胞，他会有什么反应呢？他知道以后作何感想？Wondering what kind of life she led. So you lead or you live 怎么样的 life？For example, you live a luxurious, 很奢侈的生活 a luxurious life. 所以这边要 ABJ. Or you live or lead a life of 名词 luxury. If you lead a luxurious life, then you lead a life of luxury. If you lead a poor life, you live a poor life, then you live a life of poverty. 对不对？所以这个AJ 转名词，这个是可以相互换的。So I wonder what she would think about herself. That live on forever, for good, forever. Very repeat, for good. Now this is the expression from your lesson again. For good. Yeah, both sold, packaged, and shipped to 来实验室，你也可以给我听。Laboratories 或者是 laboratories, okay, around the world. I've tried to imagine how she'd feel. 好，这边 how she'd feel 这个的是 would， 因为它是假设语气嘛。事实上它不可能 feel， 对不对？因为它已经走了。所以说，如果现在她还活着的话 ，if she knew， 如果她现在知道，所以 if she knew 这个 knew 划线过去式与现在式相反。If she knew it。How she would feel. I want to know how she would feel if she knew. 好 ，knew 她知道2件事情。如果她知道第一件事情，第一个 that 不能省略，对不对 ？Knew that her cells went up in the first space mission. 她的细胞居然上到外太空to see what would happen to human cells in zero gravity. 她知道这件事情会作何感想呢 ？Or that 她知道来这里写个2，that 第二个 that 就不能省略喽。Or how she would feel if she knew that they helped with some of the most spectacular advances in medicine. How help with? So you help somebody with something, 对不对？所以呢用 with. How her cells. 所以这边的 they 指的是 her cells helped 帮助了医疗上面令人叹为观止的进步。So spectacular, repeat spectacular. Yeah, it means very amazing. SPEC, spectacles, 镜片，跟眼睛有关系，跟看有关系的。Spectator, 旁观者。 所以 spectacular 叹为观止，令人叹为观止的进步，医学上的进步。For example, the polio vaccine. OK， 接种疫苗也可以vaccine 是名词，疫苗对不对 ？I am vaccinated， 我接种疫苗了。Be vaccinated， OK， 通常是被动语态，因为你通常是被接种疫苗了。The polio vaccine, chemotherapy 化疗，cloning 就是复制生物啊，基因改造，而不是基因改造，这个是基因图谱，gene mapping and in vitro fertilization 人工受孕。I am pretty sure that she, like most of us, would be shocked to hear that. Okay, be shocked to do something. 做什么事情会很震惊。I'm shocked to learn that I got in to my dream school. 那这边shock or surprise to 怎么样的用法 ？Would be shocked to hear that there are now an infinite number. What is the opposite of infinite? Infinite 相反叫做 finite， 对的。Infinite number of your cells. 好 ，growing 是因为 there are， 对不对 ？There are 后面要接名词。There are a lot of dogs barking in the park. There are a lot of people shot dead in the battlefield. 在战场上，很多人被枪杀，所以那个如果是被动接受动作，就是用 PP. A lot of people shot in the battlefield. 好，这边。Growing 来自 there are more than there ever were in her body. 她死后的细胞比她生前还要多呢。more than there ever were in her body 比她生前还要多。好，到这边 let's continue reading from paragraph 5. There's no knowing. Everybody go.
Spanning more than 350 million feet. In her prime, her cells stood only a bit over 5 feet tall. Died in 1951 from cervical cancer. Before she expired, turned her and went in the petri regardless of the absence of her consent. Scientists have been trying to clean the cells out in culture for decades. But they all ultimately died. Everyone's were different. Her cells reproduced an entire generation every 24 hours, and they never halted. And this unprecedented development, they became the first more living cells that ever grown in the earth.
好，这个前所未有这个字构念变unprecedented. Good. OK， 我们来看第5段哦。There's no knowing， 后面接名词子句，所以呢，把 how 到 today 挂号起来。我们无法知道什么呢 ？There is no knowing how many of HeLa cells are alive today。到底现在有多少它的细胞还活着啊？那个 exactly 只是一个语气可以把它挂起来。所以呢 ，there is no knowing how many 这样子One scientist estimates。其中一个科学家预测，那这个大子句就是预测的受词啊。预测什么呢 ？That if we could pile all of the HeLa cells ever grown onto a scale， 事实上我们有没有可能把它所有的细胞把它叠起来放在磅秤上？所以这个是什么语气啊？与现在事实相反的假设语气。所以 if we could， 对不对？好，所以这边写一个与现相反 ，if we could，however we cannot，right？ So use subjunctive mood 假设语气 ，they would 来翻译过来，主要子句 they would 就是乌克修麦加原型，对不对？与现在式相反，主要子句要乌克修麦加原型 ，so they would weigh more than 50 billion kilograms。 500亿哦，他们会重达500亿公斤哎，好多好多，对不对？好 ，weigh 这个字，我重48公斤，要怎么说 ？I 主动就好了 ，I 怎么样 ？I weigh 48 kilograms。OK， 所以呢 ，weigh 写个 bi， 主动 ，something weigh 多少这样子哈。Somebody weighs 直接多重哈。Another scientist calculated， 另外一个用长度来计算哈，来计算哈。另外一个科学家说，哦 ，calculated that if we could， 一样 could， 因为我们不可能嘛，对不对 ？If we put lay 就是 put， 所以我们这里要复习一个很重要的字叫做 lay。来擦一下，不用动，在这边 lay 两个意思。You can mean put， 对不对？第二个是下蛋，对不对 ？The hen lays eggs， 对不对？下蛋，所以它是原型哦。lay 是原型，来，它的三态是什么 ？lay 什么 ？lay everybody， 高三生来 lay laid， 对不对 ？I laid my 不是 my egg， 我不会喊。I laid my head on my pillow yesterday， 过去式举例的。那 lay 它如果不是原型，它是谁的过去式 ？lie 对不对？那 lay， 然后呢 ？lie lay land 对不对？以前我们有一直念 lie lay land 这个口诀，对不对？一北练5遍够。lie lay land lie lay land lie lay land lie lay land lie lay land， 你永远不会忘记。那 lie lay land 这是什么意思？I lay in my bed, wondering why he dumped me。我举例的哈，好，什么意思？躺，对不对？所以 lie lay land 是意思是躺才会是 lie lay land 啊。假设 you lie to me, how could you lie to me？ lie 什么意思？说谎的时候，它的三态会是 lie lay land 吗？不是，它三态是什么 ？lied, lied， 对不对？好，把它整理一下。好 ，lie lay land。OK， 所以 lie as a verb has two meanings. The first meaning is not telling the truth. If you are not telling the truth, you are lying. 哎，那 lying 要怎么拼 ？L 什么 ？Y I N G 对不对？那 lay 的 I N G 呢 ？laying 要怎么拼？怎样？直接 laying 对不对 ？The hen is laying an egg. 它正在下蛋，我把它整理一下。好 ，lie， lied， lied， 说谎 ，lie lay land， 躺 ，lying L Y N G 是 lie 这个字的三态，还有那个 B I N G。然后我们现在课本出现的是 lay 哦 ，so if we could lay or put all of the HeLa cells ever grown end to end。What does end to end mean？ 假设这细胞是圆形的，因为它也有头跟尾，对不对？那这小细胞这样 ，end to end 就是头接尾这样。哎，细胞很小哎，可它 end to end 这样接起来，全部接起来可以绕地球几圈？他说几圈 ？Yeah, they would wrap around the Earth， 至少at least 3 times。哇，那到底这全世界有多少 HeLa cells？ 对不对 ？It's amazing。好 ，spending more than 350 million feet， 350百万，所以就是3500万英尺。哦，这么长哎哈。好，所以呢，来我们看一下这边文法哦。They would， 因为假设语气嘛，所以 they would 会修麦加原形，对不对 ？They would wrap around the earth and span， 省略掉变成 spanning。对不对？那 span 是什么呢 ？span 就是横跨，横跨，或是遍及，或是涵盖。span 就是涵盖多少呢？超过3500英尺长。In her prime， 好 ，prime 是主要 ，prime 是黄金时段。例如 the prime hours 就是黄金时段，就8点档的时间嘛 ，prime time，prime hours。那在这一个人的 prime time 当然是他壮年时期啊，黄金时期面，这个叫做28佳人，对不对 ？In her prime， 在他壮年时期，在他最黄金的那年轻的时 年的阶段好了哈，人生阶段。Henrietta herself， 她多高呢 ？Stood only a bit over 5 feet tall。她想说她一个人，一个短短的人，不，一个矮矮的人，她的细胞居然可以绕地球3圈 ，which is amazing, right? She died in 1951。好，死于什么呢？我们要说 die from， 或者是 die of。那通常 die of natural causes， 例如 die of natural disaster，die from 人为因素。不过因为现在 die of 跟 die from 就是已经就是都会混用了，所以这边你自己在 from 后面写个 of。So she died of cervical cancer. She died from cervical cancer. OK， 好，就是子宫颈癌。Before she expired， 在她过期之前，怎么过期？If human expires。Human died， 所以 expire 如果是食物的话，就是过期嘛，对不对？好 ，the food please consumed before it expired。所以这边如果是人 expire 就是 before she died。However，though 就是 however， 但是在她死之前 ，a surgeon 一个外科医生 took samples of her tumor and put them in a petri dish。也有人念 petri dish， 那我自己是比较喜欢念 petri dish。课本给的音标是 petri dish。OK，everybody repeat after me。petri dish，petri dish， 两种都可以。好。So however, before she died， 好，那如果是though的话，就会放在后面 ，however 就会放在前面。那though跟 however 有什么不一样呢 ？though 的语气比 however 或 but 还要缓和一点，这边就比较缓和。Before she died, however。Before she died, though, a surgeon took samples of her tumor and put them in a petri dish， 把它放在培养皿里面。不顾他本人没有同意这个事实，所以呢 ，regardless of 就是不顾或不管，罔顾 the absence of her consent， 根本没有获得他的同意。absence 就是缺席，是没有他同意的。所以我们也可以把它改成 without her knowledge。Scientists had been trying to keep human cells alive in culture for decades. 所以呢 ，keep human cells alive， 对不对？放 keep 例加 o 加 oc， 一直想要让它保持在这个状态，是活着的状态。所以呢，科学家致力于在培养皿中 in culture，repeat after me culture。Yeah, again culture。就是养殖或培养，所以借由养殖的方式呢，来已经好几十年了哦。But they all ultimately died. In other words, they all died in the end. Ultimately is an adverb. It simply means in the end. So we can say the cells. They means the cells, right? All died in the end. They all died ultimately. Henrietta's were different. 这里是所有的代名词 ，Henrietta's cells 的意思，就与众不同啊。Her cells reproduced， 一直不断的复制 an entire generation， 而且呢，每24小时就整批一模一样的跑出来哈。Every 24 hours, and they never halted. In other words, they never stopped. Halt simply means stop. 那大家注意一下 halt 这个字 ，if something comes to a halt。Come to a halt 就是 halt 当名词用。If something halted, something comes to a halt. In this unprecedented development, unprecedented 就是 unheard of， 没有发生过的 ，they became the first immortal human cells that were ever grown in a laboratory. 好 ，the first 后面如果要把冠带写出来的话，一定要用 that， 对不对？因为 the first 是叙述嘛，对不对？所以 the first immortal cells。That were ever grown， 第一批不朽的人类细胞，好，是实验室养殖出来的第一批。好，到这边是第6段。Let's move on to the paragraph 7. Would you please read it? Henrietta cells, go. OK， 到这边，所以这里我们出现了 her cells， 把它画起来 ，have now been living 这个是完成式，完成进行式，代表现在不断的，而且还持续发生中，对不对？好，在体外存活，而且持续发生中。Outside your body, far longer than， 好 ，far 画个箭头修饰 longer，far 是 adv， 就是比较级的形容词。还有哪些？还有 rather, still, a lot, a little， 还有一个更常用的叫 much， 对不对 ？Much longer than they ever lived inside。所以呢，哇，他已经死了这么多年了，他本身都才只有活31年而已呢。How many people believe that they were one of the most important developments in medicine in 方面，在医学方面呢，这个是很多众多的突破的其中一个。In the last 100 years， 就是 during， 这边 in 是 during 或 over 或 for 的意思。However, few 这边是代名词，指到少到几乎没有。这个 few 就是 few people， 也就是几乎没有人知道。Few people knew much about her。好，下一段 ，Go。Years later, I eventually traced a few magazine articles about her studies happening.
All I remember is that she had this deadly disease, and that after she died, they called me in the hospital to get my permission to take examples of the time. I decided not to do that, just as the family was
Filming.
and looking at the publication of articles about the cells without their knowledge. The family was exploited. Just said, making the family had to listen to science and the press and they have to follow.
Good， 这个 GNAWING 啊 ，knowing know 是烦恼人的 ，annoying feeling。这个 that 是同位语，怎么样的 feeling 呢？我们用 that 句完全来说明来修饰 annoying feeling， 就是那种啊被科学以及媒体利用的 feeling，annoying feeling。好，我们从前面这边来后 ，years later 几年之后呢 ，eventually traced 是追踪，这边我们可以翻成找到几本 magazine articles 杂志的文章，有2本杂志，一本是上面这个叫 Ebony 黑檀木，一本是 Jet。这2本杂志都是在报道黑人相关的主题，而且呢都是同一个人创办的哦。好 ，so about her from the 70s。那她老公说 ，All I remember， 注意哦，这边是省略 that，All that I remember， 因为 all 是 remember 受词，所以这边的 that 可以省略。All that I remember is， 那 all 要配 is， 对不对？把它圈起来 ，all 跟 is 圈起来。All I remember is， 那 is 后面是主词补语 SV， 主词补语SC， 这个 that 子句放在 SC 主词补语的位置是不可以省略的，所以这个 that 不可省，书写的时候不可以省，虽然口语的时候都会省略掉，我只记得 that she had this deadly disease，deadly 就是 fatal。是致命的，也就是 cancer 嘛，肿瘤，对不对？恶性的。And right after she died, they called me in the office, and they wanted， 这边 wanting 是省略掉 ，and they wanted to get my permission。他们要我允许怎么样呢 ？To take a sample of some kind。那这个已经是多久了？25年之后了。I decided not to let them。我当然是不想了Jess said the family was fuming， 非常生气。好，注意哦 ，fume 是动词，所以 if you are angry at somebody, you fume at somebody， 动词。所以不要写 be fume， 是 be fuming， 或者是 you fume at somebody。好 ，be fuming at the doctor's deeds。这个有点反讽，为什么？因为其实 deed 这个字啊，它是事迹、功绩、丰功伟业。但是呢，他很生气，说我不管你今天有什么事迹、丰功伟业，就是在人类医学上，你的这个干的这个好事，就是建立在不道德的基础上。所以呢，这边用 fuming at the doctor's deeds， 就是做的事情。And fuming at the publication of articles about the cells， 发起来 without their knowledge， without the family's knowledge， 在 somebody 不知情的状况下 ，without somebody's knowledge。The family felt 好，这是重要。我那边 exploited， 被压榨、被利用。In other words, we can also say they felt used， 他们感觉到被利用。Jessie 在这本杂志里面说他们有一种被利用的感觉。最后一句是一个倒装哦。Annoying feeling was banging the back of their heads， 一种非常烦扰、一种很不舒服的感觉，在他们脑后一直就是 banging， 就是敲打着。这是一句比较文学的修辞就对了。好，所以 banging the back of their head was annoying feeling。怎么样的 annoying feeling 呢？亚当从未语修饰它，医学跟媒体都在利用他们，都在从他们身上获取利益的这一种烦扰人的感觉。好，那我们最后一段呢，下礼拜就会继续。OK， that's all for today.